Hello everyone, this is Nilesh. Recently, one of my students asked me some question regarding Python variable, and then I realized that though question is very simple, many of the times this simple topic is not discussed. In this video, I will tell you about how Python handle the variables internally. Before I start discussing the actual question, let us talk about some absolute fundamentals. First of all, what is variable? Variable is an entity which is able to vary. You can change the contents, the values stored in the variable. In other words, you can assign a new value to the variable. Unlike C++, variables need not to be declared before use in Python. In Python, whenever we declare num1 is equal to 10, the variable get created at runtime. You can also notice that there is no data type assigned with the variable. It doesn't mean that Python don't have data types. Rather, in Python, the variable data types are inferred at runtime because Python is dynamically typed language. Let us take a look at this concept with some example. Let me create a very simple program where I have A, B, C, D, E, 5 variables and assigned the values of different type. The data type associated with any variable can be seen using the type built-in function. When I run this application, you will realize that A, B, C, D, E, these 5 variables have different data types like int, float, bool, str, and complex. These are the basic data types in Python. Later, you can explore the more advanced types like list, dictionary, set, range, or for that sake, user-defined data type classes. But the question is, what exactly happens when a value is assigned to variable? What is happening behind the scene? That was the real question. Let us talk about with another example. In this very simple example, num1 is assigned value 10, so which happens to be integer, and then it is reassigned to the value 20. I'm sure you might feel that when I say num1 is equal to 10, internally a num1 variable is created with value 10 stored in it. And when I try to modify that variable, you will realize that it will overwrite the value 20. Though this explanation is correct in C, C++ or Java languages, this is not the way how Python handle the variables. Then what exactly Python does? Let me explain you with the diagram. When we write num1 is equal to 10, internally it creates object of class int in memory. This variable is going to store the value 10. It will also have some address, for example, 1000. The num1 variable is basically a reference that stores this address 1000. Here you need to understand that in Python, all your variables are reference types. So they are not actually storing the values, rather they are storing the addresses of the actual objects. But what will happen when I say num1 is equal to 20? Num1 is equal to 20 will internally create a new object of integer type and it will have the value 20. This is created at some new address, and later this address is assigned to num1. So now num1 is no more pointing to the old object, rather it start pointing to the new object. The old object, which is not referred by any other reference, will be eventually garbage collected. Now this is exactly how the variables in Python work. But how do you confirm this? Let me tell you, in C Python implementation, you can see the address of the variable by using id function. So let me modify this block code a little bit, and along with the type and value, let me also print the address of the variable. Now, when I run this application, you will realize that when I say num1 is equal to 10, it is located at a different address. But when 20 is assigned to num1, then it is located at some different address. I'm sure this must have explained you how exactly the variables in Python work internally. If you find this video useful, please do like and share. You can also subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on LinkedIn for more technical stuff. Thank you very much.